Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. So today I have a little bit of a haul video of what I've been buying lately in terms of makeup, and then also it's just like a talking video where I'm just talking to the camera. I'm just talking to you guys because I haven't actually uploaded a video since probably right before the month started. I had gotten sick, not like horribly sick, but just sick enough that I didn't feel like making videos for, like 2 or 3 weeks, and I didn't do my empties for my candles. I didn't do my body care empties. I didn't do my monthly favorites, which were videos that I all wanted to make, but I didn't. And now I just have like piles in my little bins of my February candles, my February body care, my March, and I'm just gonna end up making videos combining them all towards the end of March. So like I said, this is a talking video, and the reason why I want to state that is because a while ago I posted a video and they actually gave me feedback, and they were just like, you talk too much. And while I appreciate them leaving me a comment, it was just like, okay, and you sat and you watched the video. You watched me talk about things. So who's actually in the wrong? Is it you that sat there and used your time in what you perceived as a wasteful manner, or me who just made a video and uploaded it? I don't know. So anyway, a few weeks ago, my phone, I'll start there. My phone died. And you never realize how dependent you are on a phone until it dies a true death. And I was at work, I had texted someone, put my phone down, I wanted to respond to what I would assume would be a follow-up text, and my screen was blank. And I hit the power button and it's blank. It's off. And then it was plugged into the charger, and it was like, nope. Nothing's happening. And I just had that pit in my stomach, like, oh, here we go again. Because a year ago, in February of 2017, my phone, which I had a Nexus 6P, I have Google's Project Fi as my cell phone provider. I am that random person that has Google's Project Fi. It died when I was out of town, and then I had to go and contact Google, which Google is great, by the way. If you're ever thinking about changing providers, Project Fi is pretty awesome. But anyway, my phone was just within its 1 year, and I had a limited warranty, and I got a free phone replacement. And so then I just finished paying off my phone in February. I just finished paying my phone off in February, 24 months. February 2018, March 2018, what happens? My phone dies. And it's like, oh man. Because I was going to let that phone ride off into the sunset. Like, I was not going to get a new phone. So anyway, I reached out to Project Fi, and because I have a protection plan that I pay for $99 non-refundable, they were sending me a new phone. So that was great. But then there was like that couple-day period where I didn't have a phone, and I don't really care about having a phone. I don't have really anyone to talk to on the phone. Like people email me or do other social media, but phone, whatever. And I decided that, I wanted to get a track phone, but I kept calling it Trace phone. And I was like, oh, I'll just get a cheap flip track phone, Trace phone, and that way I have it. So I went to Walmart, and they were pretty horrible about answering my questions because, the person working in the electronics department was like, I don't know. So I went to Target because Target is my place, as it is everybody else's place. And while I was, of course, getting my track phone, which I kept calling Trace phone, and then everyone was like, track phone, I decided to go and visit the beauty department, and I purchased, now I can't get the lid on, but whatever, the new Color Riche from L'Oreal, and I got it in the color Sparkling Rose, which is 908, and I didn't swatch it or anything because I'm not one of those people that like to swatch. when there aren't samples. I don't want to open up products and be that person that's just opening products because, I don't know, it just bothers me mentally that I'm doing that. I feel like it's stealing. So anyway, I bought Sparkling Rose just based on this picture, this color. It goes on so smooth, but basically it's like this, it's too pink for me. But as you can see, there's like a shine to it. I like the formula. I would get another color, but Sparkling Rose is just way too like baby pink for me. I like good pink, but it's too baby pink for me, and I don't feel comfortable wearing baby pinks. So then I got my track phone, aka Trace phone, really called track phone, and I decided like I didn't really need it. I could live without a phone, and so I went back to Target to return it, which they were awesome about because of course I had my receipt. And so Monday, well, it doesn't matter to you guys what day my phone came in, but my phone came in, and now I have a Pixel XL because they couldn't give me a new Nexus 6P because the 6P actually is like, they don't make them anymore and the batteries are really crappy. So I have a Pixel XL, and I got my case from Amazon, so I'm still kind of learning how to use it. I miss my Nexus, like, you know, I was familiar with it. I had 2 years of it. So I'm learning. Oh, that's my dog. I don't know why the background's red though. It's kind of creeping me out. I didn't notice that until today. I was like, why is it all red? Whatever. So then when I went back to go return my track phone, I decided to buy, I went back to the makeup department and I picked up 2 things from Physicians Formula. The first thing I bought was butter bronzer, and I got it in the shade light bronze, and it has this really cute, like, I don't know, textured pattern, and smells very tropical, much like their butter blushes and their butter highlighters. People rave about this bronzer. They compare it to high-end bronzers. It constantly gets good reviews, so I do like bronzers, so I will be using this as part of my makeup, especially if I'm wearing like a lighter foundation. And then the other thing I bought, I actually bought it because I was watching a video here on YouTube by Jessica Braun. I think her channel name is Jam something 83. I've talked about her before, but anyway, she had compared this primer that I'm about to show you to the Becca, I think, Backlight filling primer, and that primer is like $40, and this is not $40, and it is from Physicians Formula, and it's the Spotlight Illuminating Primer. And a little bit of this, I'm gonna see if I can do this a little. So I put this little pump right, and just goes such a long way. Look at that. I mean, it's not even rubbed in all the way, but it's so iridescent and just so, I mean, I am here for that. I think it's beautiful. And it leaves a great shimmer. I put it on, of course, as a primer underneath my foundation, but it does kind of like exude through. Is exude a word? I can't think right now, but you know, it just kind of just does come through, and it has that like illuminating, like bright, and kind of gives you like a glowing, at least in my mind. So I've been wearing it. I have it on today. It's hard to tell because I don't have like actual lights, but I am enjoying it so far. Oh, can you see that? No, you can't. And so I just look weird. Like, I'm just like, what am I doing? So then, okay, so that all happened. And then yesterday, which was March 14th, which is Pi Day, P-I Day, you know, because it's 314. So I brought pies into work just because it was something that I wanted to do and celebrate Pi Day with pie. And I brought a pecan pie and a Dutch apple crumb pie. I did not bake them. I bought them at the store, and I went in, like, I get to work around like before 7:30. So I set out the pies, and I had whipped cream in the fridge, and I went back to my email and I sent out this little cutesy email. And I went to go get my second cup of coffee at 9 a.m. and the pecan pie was pretty much all demolished. Dutch apple, like, there's some left, But I was like, wow, I guess I found out what my office would eat in terms of pie. Like pecan pie is the winner. And it was just like, wasn't even 9 o'clock yet. And people were on their pie fix. So that went over really well. And why was it important for me? Not only because I wanted to share pie with people to bring out Pie Day, but because yesterday was my 3rd wedding anniversary. Now, I've talked about it here on the channel before, but I am currently going through a divorce. I cannot wait until the day I get my little divorce decree. And because I'm getting divorced in a place that has a long wait, I just have to wait. There's nothing to do. Like, we're not fighting, we're not whatever. It's literally like, it's probably sitting on some judge's desk, pile of things that they need to do, and I just have to wait. So I was a little bit emotional yesterday. My coworker actually at one point pulled me aside and she was like, I feel like we have tension between us, because she has her own stuff going on too. And I was like, honestly, I'm not like a bad mood person usually. And I told her what it was, and I was like, that's probably what it is. I said, I don't have any tension towards you. So, you know, we got that all sorted out. And so I'm at work, whatever, and I'm at my desk. And I now have one of those sit-stand desks, so it's like ergonomically correct. I love it. So I'm standing there, I'm doing my thing, working, and bang! I'm like, oh my God, what is that? And like, bang, bang! And it was a bird flying repeatedly into the window right where I was standing, like over and over and over and over again, and then just like to the ground. It was dead. So I'm like, I'm horrified, you know, and everyone else at work around me was just kind of like, oh. But like, I was just like deeply upset because it was just like, I feel awful that the bird was killing itself essentially because they thought it was like the reflection or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, dead bird. All right. So I go all through my day. I treated myself yesterday to a pod massage, which if you don't know what that is, it's a massage that you get into this pod that you lay down in, and you like put the cover on, and there's LED lights, and each of the light colors correlate with a function. So I got blue for relaxation, but you can get green and that does something, and red I think like helps clear up skin and inflammatory things, and then there's orange and there's whatever. I just went with blue. And it was also like a sauna. You can go up to like 180 degrees. I stuck around 120. Excuse me. It was okay. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't replace a human massaging you. But they had this deal where, because it was a first-time client, it was $10. So I'm like, $10 is not bad for a massage, regardless if it's a machine or if it's a human. So anyway, I was coming home yesterday, and after the massage, and I pull into my driveway, and there's a dead robin in my driveway. It wasn't squished. It wasn't anything. It was almost like this poor bird was just flying, doing its thing, and died. And its wings were up, and I was like, what the heck? 2 dead birds in one day of this day that I'm already kind of like, it means something to me. Like, oh my God. So, dead bird is disposed of now and in a better place. But anyway, so I'm at home, I'm checking my mail, and it was like, oh, my Kat Von D beauty order came in. So a few weeks ago, I feel like it's been a few weeks, oh my gosh, it took forever to get here, but Kat Von D's website, Kat Von D Beauty, was having a 20% off sale, everything that they sell. And I've only ever bought their products at Sephora before, and they rarely have sales, so I was like, 20%, yes! And I shop by Ebates, which if I remember, I'll put the link down below, but Ebates was offering 8% cash back on top of the 20% off. So I was like, I am all about this. I don't need anything, but I want things. And so, because you know I need lip products, I bought lip products. So the first two I'm going to show you are from the Everlasting Lip, and this one is Malice, which, okay, and then this one is Milagro, which I think Milagro might be a Kat Von D website exclusive, but let me see if I can do this, and if my body won't hate me. So Malice is like, okay, that's not gonna work. Will this work? Malice is like straight orange. Like, it's shockingly orange. When I was looking at the website and when I was looking at like videos, it seemed more like red orange, but this is like orange. I'm gonna wear it though. I'm gonna rock it. And then Milagro, which I believe was described on their website as a pumpkin, is like a true pumpkin. So, all right, I'm gonna go like this. Maybe this will make it easier. So it's like a pumpkin brown and orange brown. I think it's going to be great for the fall. And I really do love these Everlasting lipsticks. So besides the Everlasting lipsticks, I bought 3 of these studded lipsticks, which, oh my god, I love this packaging. It just feels so good in my hands. I just want to like just keep playing with it because it just feels so good. It's almost like a little massage. So okay, the first one I'm going to show you is called Mother, and here we go. We got the KB or KVD. Yeah, KVD. I couldn't think of it for a second. Sorry, here we go. Gotta think about how to do this in an easier way. So I feel like I have this color in liquid lip form in both the ColourPop and now Physicians Formula. It's like a dusty mauve. I love this color. I don't even care that I have it in other forms. I'm okay with it. So there's Mother. And then I have 2 red based ones. I have Outlaw, which from what I remember is a brick red. I'm gonna do this on my hand. So here we go, brick red. And then I have Gold Digger. Gold Blooded. I kept saying Gold Digger all day. It's called Gold Blooded. And it's actually what I'm wearing on my lips right now. And here we go. So it's right here. Right here, this one. And what's weird about, not weird, but this one's got a very, very grainy. So it doesn't go on smooth at all. Like, I don't know if you can see, but the glitter is very granular. And when I'm putting it on my lips, it almost feels like a lip exfoliant that I've purchased before. But once it's on my lips, it's very, very smooth. It's not like I feel great. Oh my god, look at my arm. My arm hates me. So all right, we're at 1818. I told you guys this is going to be a talky video. So if you're still with me, hey, hi. So, all right, I went into work today and I told my coworker about the bird incident. And my coworker, this is this same one I was talking about earlier. She's very into signs. She's very into horoscopes. She's very into what the universe is telling us. And so, I told her about the birds. And she was like, that means something. And I'm going to find out what that means. And she was also asking me about my spirit animal and things like that. So when I got home, I had a text message from her with a link about what do dead birds mean. Now remember, as I said a few minutes ago, yesterday was my 3rd wedding anniversary. I'm still legally married, but I am separated and I'm currently going through a divorce. And yesterday was my anniversary, when I saw 2 different instances of dead birds. So what do dead birds mean? Birds are actually the messengers from the divine, spirit, universe, God, whatever name you choose. The message is not one of doom or gloom. You're not going to die in the next 3 days, and it's not a forerunner of death and destruction. Dead birds are actually very similar to the death card in the tarot deck. It represents a death, but it is the death of something that you've been focused on. It could be the death or the end of a bad relationship, or a bad financial situation, or behavior pattern that you've been wanting to break. And with all things that end, the way that is then clear for your new opportunities to come into your life. For instance, if you're in a bad, unhealthy relationship, it is unlikely that a new relationship is going to come into your life if you're still involved or healing from an unhealthy one. Once you have dealt with it and ready to move on, the universe will send you a message to let you know that it is now time to move forward with your life. This is what these dead birds are. It is a message of whatever you're dealing with, that it is now dead and behind you, and you are ready to move on and forward with the new opportunity that has been presenting itself to you, but you've been ignoring the signs for some reason. So see the sign and determine what message it is sending you, and be grateful that you now have received the message and start looking at that new opportunity, or looking for the new opportunity. So I read that when I got home and I was like, oh my God, it is a sign. Like I am ready to move forward. And I'm sorry the two birds lost their lives yesterday, but I am ready. And like I don't, whether you believe in these things or not, like that's kind of creepy, or not creepy, but that's kind of just like strange. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. Again, sorry about the birds that died, but that was where I am right now. I told you this is a talkie video. We're at 2140, and I appreciate if you watch this whole video. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video and you learned anything or it helped you, please think about giving this video a thumbs up. And until next time, I hope you guys all stay well. Bye.